Okay, I think we are live. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's crypto pre-market prep. I'm your host, Biz, coming at you with Rennie and Andy, co-founders of Zazook.App. And we're going to be taking a look at the market health. Today is November 20th. So let's take a look before North American markets open and we start to see market tend to put in some price moves. So yeah, Rennie, without further ado, let's hear it.
Hi guys, everybody. We're looking at the market health report. Uh, as you can see, it's over 50. They're almost all in the green. So market health is still positive, quite positive. And the sectors are almost all at a similar level, around 75% of all these coins in every sector are in a positive trend, long and short term. So,
Slight pullback from yesterday, right?
well, we can't really.
It's pulled back, yeah. If you go back to say, even to this morning our time, you'll see that it's actually was well into the green on say the 12 hour. Now it's pulled back to the edge of the green, and the 4 hours gone out of the green.
Yeah, that happens when there is a correction, and the short-term trends will pull the gauge.
Hence why you said you were having a met day. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not really clear. All of these sectors are basically positive, so it's not really clear which one you should pick. The DeFi and the meme seems and the AI seems to be ahead a little bit, but that's arbitrary. Let's go and have a look at Bitcoin. Short-term trend is still positive. Long-term trend is positive. So that means you can find that here. Let me see, how-to guides. If your long-term trend is green and the short-term trend is green, then the market status is an uptrend and the risk level is lower.
All right, 100x time, let's go. I'm just
Right.
joking. I'm joking. I don't even do that. I just NFA. NFA. Non-financial advice.
For the daredevils, fear and greed index has went down a little bit, but still, extreme greed, as it says here in the fear and greed index. Bitcoin itself need to go there. You remember yesterday we were, I don't know where we were yesterday. Let me see, this is Wednesday. We were somewhere around here, and then we said, well, when it breaks that 1 hour origin level, then the move should start to develop above this level. And as you can see, it didn't here, but here it did. And well, let's see, it actually retested that level after it broke through, and now it's actually developing a further move up. We'll have to see if that is going to continue. But on average, when a move breaks a origin level, then the move develops further above that level. It doesn't mean that it can't break, but in general, you will see that the move is starting to climb up from here, maybe retest it again, or maybe a lower level without breaking it. Well, what are the targets for BTC? And I think it's 95, 98, somewhere around there, before it turns around and has a correction. To the downside, then you're looking at this levels. If these levels break, then you have probably a further correction downwards. But Bitcoin has been correcting sideways, as you can see, and now is breaking this level, this 1 hour origin level, and well, let's see if it can move up further or it needs to correct a little bit more.
We did get another all-time high.
Yes, we did. Right here was, what was it, 93, and here it is. Yeah, this one was 93,905, almost 94. So yeah, 95, 98 is not that far away. 100,000 is probably also a level that people are going to take profits at. It's a round number, and you see that happening. The question is, how far will Bitcoin correct when profits are taken, and how many people will take those profits, and how many people are daring to get in at those levels? Huh?
Yeah, well, that's where you get all those laser eyes pointing at, right? Is that 100K level? So ideally, you want the noise to be targeting like 150, 200, because the market usually respects levels that most people are not talking about, psychologically, anyways.
Yeah.
At least from what I noticed, based on social cues.
Yeah, it's interesting because these Fibonacci numbers 3, 5, 8. Once you get above 5, you liable to test 8, and when you get above 8, then you mostly stay above the 5. Yeah, it doesn't mean that it can't correct, but you see that the move then is starting to develop in that direction, and will correct maybe later.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? This looks
There
really
are
bullish 4 hours. But the daily didn't look as bullish, but like it looks a lot more bullish on the 4 hours. Because that you see that sort of ascending, that consolidation, but ascending
well,
pattern.
I don't know this, but this
Oh,
looks pretty
what
bullish
did
to
you
me.
have? You had a weekly chart on earlier when you first started?
No, this is
Okay,
the daily. This
okay.
is
We
the
had a
daily.
4-hour before.
No,
And
I
this is
mean,
the 4 hour.
yeah, okay.
And I had a look at the 1 hour to see if the 1 hour level was broken.
Oh,
And
okay,
that was here.
okay, I see.
So that maybe was confusing. Sorry about that. Well, we had a look at some coins. Let me see. App. What's happening here? And
So,
we could go to the
were these coins that just came in, or?
Some of them came in this morning. I think some of them came in just now, and I think there's one that came in yesterday. But coins that come in you don't need to go and trade these coins right away, depending on where they are in the chart. So, for instance, I think App came in this morning.
It came in just on the 4 hour, literally an hour ago.
Oh, okay, sorry. Then, you just go. First, let's go. Well, daily, there's nothing much that I can have a look. So this is the 4 hour, and the 4 hour, this is what we call an origin level. So that level needs to be broken by the 4 hour candle. If you want to front run the move, then you can say, well, let me have a look at the 1 hour. If the 1 hour breaks, that's an indication. Hasn't yet. So you wait for the 4 hour to break, or you go and have a look at a pullback.
Yeah.
And I found a level here in this move
so
in the 1 hour.
Yeah, when you're referring to break, you mean break past the origin move, but also respect that origin level as a support level, right? And right now you see a breakdown. Is that right? Is that what you're referring to?
First of all, to be able to break it, a candle of, so if this was a 4 hour candle, this candle, then that would break the move. But this is a 15-minute candle, so if you go to the 4-hour, you can see
Okay.
there is no green candle, no green body of the candle above this level. So it hasn't been broken. And I said, okay, you can have a look at the 1-hour. The 1-hour broke the level, but there is no full green candle above this level. So the 1-hour didn't break it. And when the 1-hour breaks it, you have a kind of an indication that, yeah, maybe it's going to break.
Gotcha.
But the 4-hour needs to do the job. I think I have an example in here.
Okay.
So what I did.
It's actually in our videos. If people come into Zazook, where we teach all about that.
Right.
Sweet.
So I went back to the 1-hour to see if there's a level where I could get in when it pulls back, and this is a 1-hour hold level, also explained in the videos, and a 1-hour break level. So if prices go down to this level, then you can consider to buy into app, which of course, again, this is not financial advice.
Yeah, but
we
where
need
would
to
you
say that.
Yeah, where would you set a stop loss if that was the case?
Well, if in this level here is a 1-hour level.
Okay.
Within that level, there's probably a 15-minute, but the break level, the 1-hour break level is going to be my stop loss. So I could say, well, this is, I don't know how much it is, 18 cents. That's a 1.5%. I think that's maybe too much. So I'm going to have a look and dive deeper in this move and see if I can find something closer that hasn't been touched. And I think this level here is a 5-minute level. Let me put that in and zoom in so you can see what's happening. And you can say, well, you know what? I'm going to take the trade if it hits this level. Of course, what can happen is that it bounces off the 1-hour and that you do not get into the trade.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing that can happen, that you don't have a trade. But if you wait for that level, the price to go down to that level, then basically you have a very small risk and quite a big
reward though.
Upside.
Reward, upside. Risk reward is low risk, high reward.
Yeah, the reward is cheese.
So, right. So let me have a look. I think, this is a coin that came in. I can't remember exactly when, but as you can see, it hit the 4-hour, corrected a bit. So I would definitely go and look further in here to see if there's a level that's a little bit closer to that 4-hour break, and I would try to get in at that level.
Came in this morning. You came in 12 hours or 13 hours ago now.
Oh, nice. So you see that
chart.
You see the nice corrective pattern. So pretty much you're getting in at a discount from when the software started tracking.
Right. Right.
That's
so
right.
What the tips do is they find coins that have a potential to move up, and in some cases, these moves are not already done, but they are already moved up quite a bit. And what you do is you wait for a pullback. It depends all where they are in the price range, and that's all explained in the videos that we have.
So for example, is it over 95% of the trade at least hit a 3%, or is it 93% of the trades hit at least a 3% move from when the software starts tracking it? And with this pullback here, not only if that was the case, you see that corrective move, and if you take the drawdown, so let's just say you build an entry point from this move here. So if you go 3% of when that tip came in, you're also capturing all the downs, like the corrective move, plus the 90% probability that it'll hit a 3% on top of when
that's right.
Tips. So what would that be if, let's just say, that trade did play out? if you take that your target, yeah, from that corrective move to
Yeah.
to that origin level
But
No,
when the
I-
tip came in.
is
No,
this
it's
where
there. Hang on a sec.
where did the tip come in?
I'll tell you. It
Right.
came in at 7368.
7368. So where's that?
What time?
12 hours.
7 a.m. your time.
On Tuesday?
Today.
Today on 7 a.m. That's here.
Okay. All right. So
That's correct? No. That's here.
It's on the day chart. Yeah, but it came in on the day chart.
Okay.
oh, so it actually
So
priced.
it came in.
Yeah, it got in before the
So it
move.
came in here.
That's correct. Yeah. 738. I think. Yeah, that's right.
So it basically had a correction. After it came in, it spiked up. It had a correction, and then and when it came in, it corrected further to this level. So if you go, let me see, where's my here? So this is 11%, and if you add 3% to that, then you are at 14.
Yeah, with no leverage, right? So that's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah,
No
risk
leverage.
reward wise.
Well, in your case, it will be, what was it, 280%, no?
Mr. Leverage.
Mr.
No,
Leverage. This is also a coin that came in.
Sorry.
As you can see, it spiked up. I can't remember when it exactly came in, but these are the levels. Oh, this is an example of a break. You know, a daily. This is a daily origin level, and that's actually why I put this in. Here you see the break. There's a small correction. That level is not being broken to the downside by these candles because there's no red candle below that origin level. And then it, just spiked up. So you see first.
I came in this morning, same time, daily chart.
Yeah.
So that came in an hour ago?
Yeah, it came in. No. That was, the start
right.
of
So
the
12.
new day, trading day. So 7 a.m. for Rennie.
So here, so this
Just there, the way you
came right in here. So
yeah.
But as an example of how a day origin breaks, you can see that here, green candle, correction, and you have to further move up. Now, when this came in, this trade, you can see that, it's already correcting. So you find a level where you're comfortable getting in. This level is already broken, so you expect the move to stay above this origin level. And this level is a level where you could have a look and if there's a possibility to get into this trade.
Gotcha. Sweet.
So I don't know. Banana came in. Banana is a meme coin. Meme coins have done really, really well.
This has been the weakest of them.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, it has come in again.
Yesterday I
But
waited.
if you look at
I waited 3 hours.
If you look
to
at
get
the performance.
Yeah, it came into just an hour ago, but it's historically been the weaker of the meme coins.
But these are coins. These are the meme coins. Bonk is of course really doing well. There's other coins. Meme is just came in. Floki, quite a lot of profits in these coins. Also, what is interesting is the elite coins. Elite coins, they pick up also the smaller coins now.
So this is more of your long-term setups, right?
If you look at these, sorry, if you look at these coins and you see, quite a lot of profit happening here. Sorry, Biz, what did you say?
Yeah, so for the elite, I know it says it tracks all coins, but then because it's off of the daily chart, this is more of like building a longer term position. So if you look at some of these trades, they've been following since like a week ago, some of them like a day ago. But ideally, when you get into these trades, it's more of like your longer term play, right?
No, not necessarily, because you have it depends on the time frame. Because if you go to you see wild or
Yeah, go to the 12-hour juicy, the 12-hour, the top 40 volume.
let me see. Yeah.
You'll see that Troy was just ended. That got to 191%.
That's like 3 weeks, right? So that was a 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, but hey, look, just because it says it's been 3 weeks, it doesn't mean that the max profit it achieved was at the end of the 3 weeks, right? In somewhere in between the 3 weeks mark, it actually received a maximum profit indicator somewhere in that timeline.
We store all that. We store all that data so that we can analyze where everything's getting to its maximum profit and how many draw back down first or draw down after, or So
you can see here. I mean, it's 4 hours ago. It's 7%. That's how it starts now. And then what is it? 7 hours. It's 13
for all
SLP. Yes.
For all the maxis out there, they're not dead. Who said that?
Yeah, exactly.
Who said that?
That's the sexy love potion from Axie, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it sexy? Yeah, I'd say so.
That's what it stands for, I think, isn't it? Sexy love potion.
So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on right now, and all these sectors are positive. And I believe, Andy, you wanted to share your screen too.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Let me do that. I shall stop watching and share my screen.
Yeah, I can tell the meme coins have taken a bit of a pullback, because yesterday I waited 3 hours to get into a trade. Although short term it played out, but my thesis was it should have been a longer term trade based on that price consolidation, but it consolidated way too long. And so therefore that play just pretty much expired itself. And then as I got out with like 3% profit, the move actually downturned and went down. And I'm like, oh man, if I didn't get out of that trade, I would have gotten completely liquidated. So, but that's been the story of yesterday. So yesterday my account probably moves about 5%, and I was just like, today's just garbage trading day. I mean, yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, some interesting insights. I haven't traded much today, but I did trade BTC. I could have stayed in longer, but I didn't. I was 20xing. I started watching it here, waited for it to come down to this trend line, and then waited for it to move back up a bit, and then got in at this green line here, and then got out. And as you can see, BTC is doing its thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go through a few coins. I'm gonna do this quickly because there was some stuff that I was looking at today in terms of the market. Let's look at this. So I put True on here, and this kind of worked out beautifully. Back up here,
Ooh,
I wanted this to go down to the 15-minute. Let me just spread this up a minute.
So
I wanted this to go down to the 15-minute hold, and boom! I drew this yellow line in what time today? We're talking 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, and that played out beautifully. So that is, and it's touched the trend as well. If I just do this, it's touched the trend again.
Oh yeah, this looks really
and
good.
it's potentially, and it's touched the 15-minute hold level, which is really cool. Another coin which
On
is
top
has
of that,
been
I
doing
gotta say
really,
one
really
thing.
well.
One thing super powerful about what you just showed there, because you drew this trend line. So what you actually got was a breakout out of that downward trend. And then what's even crazier is that when it broke out, it's actually retested that downward trend. So as a
Yeah.
trader, that is like it's so strong of a setup. So not just that it aligns with your hold and break levels really nicely, but also it's retesting that downward trend as support on top of your break level.
Yeah.
So these are like high confluence zones where the more of these like indicators that are indicating this move has been established, the more you can identify these sort of indicators, the more confidence you can have in pulling the trigger on these type of high probable trade setups.
That's right.
Just got to
And
point that out because
it's interesting.
it looks really nice. Yeah.
Now it's moving back up. We'll see. We'll come back. I'll leave this on my chart. We'll come back and have a look at this tomorrow. See how it played out. One of the coins that I've been watching a lot is this one, Myro, and because Myro has been one of these very fast sort of. It's been going down here, but it's kind of very well thought of, right? And it's that people reckon this is going to blow up. But what I wanted to do, and I drew this in again around 4 o'clock today, so 4 hours ago, is I was wanting it to come back to this trend line, which is a downward trend, but I wanted it to come down to the 4 hour. It's sort of doing it. I'm just going to have to wait maybe a couple of days. It's already fallen beneath my other hold level, so it looks to be going on track. But I think, in a while, Myro is going to do very, very well. And if it did come down to there and then went up, you've got a kind of nice move there to get back to where it was. So that's good. Another one that is of interest is grass.
Oh wow! This definitely one of those grass is greener on the other side of that trend line again. Sorry,
and it's nailed it again. I drew this on 5 hours ago. It had kind of bounced off this 4 hour hold, and I thought, well, if I just put my chart back a little bit and go to the day, you can see it's kind of like really, grass has done very, very well, and but it's having a kind of natural kind of pullback. So I thought, well, I'm just going to wait to see if it plays off this 4 hour hold. And look again, the power of the hold levels and break levels is that it not only dropped down to it, but it's not quite touched the trend, but it is starting to go back up. So again, we'll come back and have a look at this, but this is one I want to trade. So, but because I think the upside potential for this is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Or if you actually move that trend line so that it touches the wick, it probably, you see how that wick shot past the trend line, but if you moves it just up a little bit,
you mean?
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, so it did touch it. Yeah. Let's move down quickly. Doge. I put this on here and said I want to see it go back to the trend line. Again, if I move that trend line a little bit, did exactly that. Not sure yet when Doge is going to go. One of my favorite ones to look at is this, Peanut. If you look at this is the one that's on Binance. It's been added to quite a few big exchanges. It's only a few weeks old. I mean, it came into Bing X only on November 11th. So we're talking like 9 days ago, right? And it's really leapt up, but look at the sideways pattern it's doing now at these 15-minute hold levels. It's just something is going to go. When? No idea, but it's there's a lot of hype around this particular coin. It's called Peanut the Squirrel. It's part of the kind of Brett and all of those kind of meme Pepe type memes. And there's a lot of hype around that right now. So this is one to definitely keep your eyes on, is Peanut. SHIB, I again was just looking at this. Now, I should have started it with this one. There's an absolute pattern that many of the alts are going sideways. And from now on, when I show it with the exception of one right at the bottom, you'll see a repeating pattern of a sideways move in many of the alts. SHIB is exactly the same. Exactly the same. JTO. Now, JTO is like, I just drew on the kind of typical kind of bull flag. And what I drew on here is I wanted it to drop back down and test it and then potentially go. But again, you see in a range, go down to Sui. Sui, look at this range.
Dude, I called this thing before
Again.
it even did any price move. Like I don't know. I think Wolves Style was doing like this competition to see like, and they were trying to get all the KOLs to participate. I called this thing before like even
Yeah.
put a move in at all. Like nobody was talking about it, and that thing just shot off. And I saw the tip came in. Funny enough, I saw the tip coming in. And so yeah, I mean this thing done really well. Like it's probably done out of all the gaming infrastructure coins, like this one performed probably the best. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I put this on one, so we're talking 7 hours ago. Played out to like a charm going down to this. So I'm keeping my eye on that.
Yeah.
XRP. XRPs are very good, again, sideways movements, always these sideways movements. And XRP, you can see the different hold levels. There's a 5-minute hold level, held it, went down to the 15-minute hold level, it went down to the hour hold level, went down to this lower 5-minute hold level, then bounced back up the hold levels, and now's having a little move up. But sideways, sideways, sideways. And that's why it's been a quiet day. This one, another one, sideways, but again, perfectly touched this 15-minute hold level. The power of these levels, hold levels and break levels, is great. But look at that. If you were trading between those, swing trading between those, 20% difference from the bottom to the top of that, which is incredible. Whiff. And I know I'm going fast, but I just didn't want to spend much time on all of them. This, again, played out exactly where I put it there, 1,500 hours. Came down, touched that, and then has now started to move back up there. So that was kind of very interesting. Meme, again, I'm waiting for it to come down. I put it here, and I want it to come down to the 4-hour level. And look, it's coming down. It's coming down. So I'm not going to enter until we get down to that level.
Yeah.
I might be sleeping, unfortunately, by the time this happens, but I'll see what happens when I wake up in the morning. So these are all prepped, ready for me, because it's been a quiet day. This is for my tomorrow.
Yeah.
The one that booked the trend is Bonk, and I missed it. And I missed it because, unfortunately, I was sleeping. My 2 a.m. came down, went through the hour, hit the 15, and then went. And Bonk has been a really strong coin. If anybody's listening and you've not got into Bonk yet, have a look at Bonk.
Wow, price breakout, blue sky territory.
It's in it's in clear sky now. It's a great coin. So finally, the other thing that I did, I was watching a video today, and he was showing a trading view indicator that was showing the days of the week that were better for trading Bitcoin.
Okay.
And I was looking at the results that this particular indicator was getting, and I thought, do you know what? I've got a shitload of historical data. I will do a bit of programming. And so what I did was I actually just did it at the database level, wrote a query at the database to go back over the BTC day chart to say what's the best day of the week. And then what I did was I got ChatGPT to just visually display it because I didn't have time. And the one he was showing exactly the same. Monday, the best trading day. Wednesday, the second best trading day. So within our data, Monday appears to be a very good day. Wednesday today is the second best, and then you get Tuesday and Thursday being the weakest.
Interesting.
But that's up and down, right?
This is the average the average of the average gain or loss on a particular day. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Over historical BTC 1-day data, and so this is and it actually aligns with this indicator that he had on his trading view chart. Pretty much Monday was by far the most outperforming, and then Wednesday was the second Friday was
meaning higher volatility in those days.
more gain. No,
Well,
sorry, more gains.
I guess
More gains.
that explains why yesterday was such a mad day.
What do you mean by more? Can I just to clarify, Andy, these these levels that you put in, that is not only moves up. That's a moves up and down, right?
It's every day's data, averaging out over history,
Okay.
over time, as to the average loss or gain in a day.
Okay.
On Bitcoin, and then
Right.
averaging out which is the most successful of those days.
So Monday is the day that you basically have the most profits.
Yeah.
Most opportunity, yeah, to get profits. This is for Bitcoin. I ran it for Doge as well, actually, and again, Monday came out the best.
Oh man, Tuesday.
I can run it for any coin, to be honest. But Tuesday again, look, Tuesday not good, right?
You know, I could have saved myself hours yesterday of my own day, my own life, if I knew this data ahead of time. I wouldn't have traded yesterday.
Because this data that you have, that means, well, okay.
It means you can trade on weekends if you wanted to. That's what I see.
No, but there's actually, I mean, I don't want to bore everybody on the stream that's watching, but what I will do is develop, and I'll chat to Rennie about this. There's a lot more data we can get from this, right? And we can build it on a sector level. We could build it on a, this is just BTC and individual coins, but we could build it at a sector level. Who knows what correlation there will be? But anyway, that's me for today, Biz.
Cool. Yeah, no, this is awesome. I'm definitely gonna tap into this data a little bit more, maybe. But you know what? If anyone's listening right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this chat to the VC. So if you guys wanted to connect, probably take a look at some data points. I identified a few of those charts that Andy was talking about. I actually wrote them down. So just to bring it back, I liked how grass was looking. No pun intended on the other side. But Peanut, you mentioned something about the squirrels, and I remember seeing squirrels on my timeline, so I'm probably going to dig into that a little bit. You also mentioned the pattern of consolidations against multiple different coins. There was a coin called True. Hey, True. Sounds so familiar. But anyways, that chart pattern and how it broke the trend line, the downward trend, and retested it, these are patterns that really excite me. And so based on that data chart, that flow chart, or that chart that you brought up earlier, today seems like a good day, and it kind of aligns with some of the chart patterns that I'm seeing right now. So it's really interesting. And so again, these are like zones of confluence, right? And so I'm taking data, real-time data as it comes in, and building a trading thesis. So one way or another, I'm feeling good about today. If you guys wanted to take a look and catch up on what we're going to discuss, join the Discord in the VC. If you don't know where to find the link, I think I've put the Twitter handle into the description, so you can take a look there. You can also tap into our website. The Discord link is there. And yeah, so VC, I think you can. It's not gated, so you can connect with us anytime. But also, if you wanted to take a look at some of the channels and maybe some of these insights and tips seems kind of interesting, well, take a look for yourself. You can activate a free trial and you'll see a lot of these tips as they come in. There's a lot of information. And so I would say the best way to do it is to connect with the guys in the trenches doing the work, to break it down in a simple way, because there's always going to be the issue of a lot of information coming in, and it can be overwhelming, so take the trading step by step. That's the best way. And so we have education. You can go through the education, learn how to chart, learn how to trade, do it the right way. And let's try to do something long-term and do it for yourself. So that's it for today. I just want to say thank you, Rennie. Thank you, Andy, co-founders of Zazook.App, for sharing the insights. Myself as a trader and also a rep of the platform, I'm excited to dive deeper. And for all you guys listening, thank you very much. If you want to connect, again, just join the Discord. And as well, if you want to take it a step further and you're already getting the insights, purchase the NFT. It's an NFT subscription model, first of its kind, guaranteed. I don't know anybody pushing this tech forward. And we actually locked in 80% discount. So those early believers of what we're trying to build here will get that 80% discount for a lifetime. And so, yeah, these could be paused at any time. And you can also do a lot of things, including sell it. So this is yours to keep if you decide to buy, as well as getting getting some access in the behind the scene access. So cool, a lot of things that we're going to do. This is an excellent time to be trading in, and let's do things and succeed together. All right, guys, take care, everybody. This is Biz, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Pre-market pep, same time, same channel. Peace out, guys. Later.
Happy trading,